And for you tonight, it's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for Scoot Henderson.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter. And when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Monk out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Len in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, the wings, Sharp and Avdia. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. And it's Henderson in at the point. Well, this is the 3rd NBA Cup game for both of these teams. And they're each 0-2 in group play coming into this game.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely that either team will be able to advance to the knockout stage of the Cup. So this isn't just some throwaway game. It still counts towards the regular season.
Now, here's Grant. No good on the triple. Henderson against Monk. Pass to Len. Back to Monk. Driving the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Turns on the Jets for that drive. Monk's quickness is sometimes deceptive.
Henderson looking it over. Here's Ayton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Now Monk. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Huerter with a screen on Henderson. Pass to Murray. And stolen by Sharp. Henderson finds 8. Monk grabs the board. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, when I asked him about the challenges his team will face going up against DeMar DeRozan, Coach said it doesn't matter what kind of defense you throw at him. DeMar is so good getting to his comfort zones and knocking down shots. What people don't realize is how good of a playmaker he is. Given a tall task to slow him down.
Thank you, David. DeRozan against Avdia. DeRozan dishes to Len.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
That free throw good from Len. Good on both. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Sharp, that's good.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And here is Monk. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Len with a screen on Henderson. Monk, the pass to DeRozan. The shot missing. Avdia with a defensive effort. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Ayton. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. In the corner, Murray with it. Monk against Henderson. Monk left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Len, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Grant. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. And that one's good by Henderson.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Avdia. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. In the corner, Murray with it. Monk for 3. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Sharp with it. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Murray. The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Shoots from 14, and it comes off the front of the rim.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Ejected by Len. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Yes, it's a fall. The bucket from Herter.
And Herter knows he has the green light to take these shots, which is why he fires away.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Monk kicks to Murray. In the corner, Herter with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Herter's got 5.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Ayton. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Henderson against Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Off target at the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Taking a look at Portland. They've lost both of their NBA Cup games so far. A rough start.
Let's be honest, I don't see a way they advance even if they win tonight. So they need to focus just in on the regular season.
And then looking at where the Kings stand. Well, they come in 0-2 so far and now have to play away from their home arena. You know, it's hard enough to win in this league, especially, though, on the road.
I mean, all the momentum and odds seem to be against them heading into this one. But if they come out with a win, watch their confidence skyrocket.
Simons, he's checked in for Avdia. And a change for the Kings. Ellis, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Ayton hits them both. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. Fifth best, the Kings.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Now here's Len. Pass to Ellis from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Henderson kicks to Simons. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Murray. The Kings trailing. Here's DeRozan. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And it's Grant in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton finds Grant. Ejected by Len.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Monk, the pass to Ellis. Outside DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Len dishes to Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Over Grant. Again, the miss by the Kings. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Ayton at the elbow. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Henderson outside. From downtown, he makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Monk against Simon. Murray outside. Outside DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Henderson for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Simons from outside. DeRozan with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Robinson's checked in for Len. Doug McDermott comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Monk. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. From past the arc, and Simons is good for 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And you got to get out on the head if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Robinson kicks to Murray. Back to Robinson. Off on the layup.
And already they take out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Henderson against Ellis. All alone. And that one drops for him. And now a 10-point Portland lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Diaz checked in for Portland. Delano Banton comes in for Henderson. Then for the Kings, Crowder comes in for Murray. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Crook. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 8 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Crowder. Excellent D there from Williams. Simons with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. And it's Simons missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ellis surveying the D. To the paint. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Portland leading by 12. Pass to Williams. Here's Kamara. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Simons with the ball. Launches a 3. Again, Simons missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Ellis, the pass to Huerter. Crowder sets a screen for Huerter. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 12. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The Kings come into this one following a loss to Minnesota. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Jay Crowder. Kevin Huerter is out there with Ellis. Then it's Robinson, and it's McDermott in at the small forward. Ellis finds McDermott. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Here's Banton. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Kamare. Robinson pulls it in. Now here's Ellis. And it's blocked. Herder against Simon. The three-pointer, no good. The Kings trail by 10, and each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
You can't get more silky from three than Herder.
The Trailblazers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, games so often come down to free throws, and when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting two guards in the NBA. Number one, Anthony Simons.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. At the top of the key, Williams. Here's Kamare. Still scoreless. Down low. And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And let's review some numbers for Williams. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Here's Ellis. Pass to Herder. Back to Ellis. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Here's Banton. Williams up on top. Stolen by Robinson. Ellis kicks to Herder. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his fourth assist in this one.
He got a three to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Now, here's Simons. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Ellis against Abdia. Ellis outside. Here's Crowder. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Free throw good, Ellis. And Portland making a change here. Reith is checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Jones checked in for Kevin Herder. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here are the Trailblazers now. They lead by 4. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Williams passes to Banton. That's a 2 from Simons. Portland no good that time either. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now Ellis. Outside, Jones. Robinson, a screen on Simon. Clock at 4. A rebound by Reith. Portland leading by 4. To the middle. Pass to Banton. Down low. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Banton's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ellis outside. Now Jones. Robinson, a screen on Simons. Outside Crowder over Williams. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to DeRozan from the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Simon. Off target from 3-point range.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Crowder kicks to Ellis. Back to Crowder. Kings moving the ball around. Hits the 3-point bomb.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Simons against DeRozan. A 3-ball. Here's Ayton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
DeRozan dishes to Ellis. Back to DeRozan. Crowder sets a screen for DeRozan. Shoots over Simon. DeRozan's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ellis, the pass to McDermott. For 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Grant on the wing. It's good from about 19 feet. Grant's got his first points of the game.
And what takes Grant's game to the next level? It's consistency with that jumper. It's a nice play there to get him something in rhythm.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Len. Back to Ellis. Now here's DeRozan. At the top of the key, Len. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Fades. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut back down to 5 points in the make from DeMar DeRozan.
That's what you get with a veteran presence. DeRozan was tracking the shot clock the entire time.
A nice shot by Simons.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Len with a screen on Simons. Trying to get open is Len. Williams with the block. Grant surveying the D. Pass to Banton. DeRozan against Simons. Here's Banton to the inside. No good from Grant.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And here is Ellis. Back to DeRozan. Williams with the block. And now Portland on the break. Here's Banton. He's guarded by Ellis. Grant against Crowder. From outside the arc. No good from Grant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Len. Outside DeRozan. Looking to get it going. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
The Kings trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Trailblazers shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Shots good by Banton.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Sacramento's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And here is Ellis. Pass to Len. Crowder from outside. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers leading by 10. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
For Sacramento, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and that one misses. A different look now for Portland. Bob Diaz checked in for Williams. Shaden Sharp comes in for Anthony Simons. And Henderson subbed in for Delano Banton. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Ellis. Now, here's Grant. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Abdia banked in off the glass. Abdia's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp that time.
The Kings trail by 14. Pass to Len. Murray with it. And it's Murray with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The Blazers on offense. Here's Ayton. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And DeRozan kicks to Monk. On the wing, Murray. Fires the 3. The rebound by Sharp. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Kings. Now, here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the first one at the line is good.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
Ayton hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Kings trail by 15. Huerter kicks to DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been an elite scorer since he picked up a basketball.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Now, here's Monk. This game we saw him score 13. 2 points. That one goes.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Sharp on the wing. To the paint. And stolen by Murray. DeRozan for three. Cans it from downtown. DeRozan's got it back down to within single digits with the Kings.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
24 seconds left in the second quarter. Monk against Henderson. Pass to Grant. Shot clock at 6 for Murray. No good from Grant. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first half. Trailblazers lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Sacramento Kings.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
The Kings trail by 8. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Monk. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Ayton. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Murray.
I like this from Murray, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Sharp. Sacramento grabs the miss. Land's got 7 rebounds in the game. Monk finds DeRozan. Outside for Murray. On the wing, Monk. And it's off from three-point range. Henderson outside. Pass to Avdia. Grant against Monk. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's finished off by Grant as he lays it in. Grant's got 5 now.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Malik Monk. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Now, here's Monk. Murray down low. He's covered by Grant. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Excellent instincts on the defensive end. Henderson has a feel for when to attack the ball.
Monk with the ball. Pass to Herter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Trailblazers in second.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Now, here's Avdia. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And it's Ayton missing. The Kings trail by 8. Murray outside. And stolen by Ayton. Avdia against Len. And Sharp has it in the corner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome. And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for 3-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought. Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Herter against Sharp. It's Henderson on the wing. Pass to Grant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Keegan Murray.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw. so he can't get either to fall.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Here's Herder, driving to the basket. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Henderson against Monk. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Murray. Avdia with a defensive effort. Portland leading by 4. Grant outside. Out to Henderson. Off target with his 3.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Pass to DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
One of the best at getting himself to the line. That's a big part of DeRozan's game.
The Kings have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Kings trail by 3. Monk outside. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Herder. 6 to shoot. No good that time. Avdia with a defensive effort. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Henderson, no one around him. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Here's DeRozan. He's got 10. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Now, here's Monk. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Ayton.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Monk against Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Inside. Here's Grant. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
Now, here's Monk. DeRozan in the corner. And it's all evened up. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Henderson with a screen on Herter. Poked it up for Henderson. Stolen by Len. By himself. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
They get it back. They need this. And Ayton throws it down.
We're seeing the full range of Ayton's offensive skills tonight. The big man's putting on a show.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. DeRozan inside. Defended by Avdia. And Herter gets it to go.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Now here's Henderson. 8 points for him. Pass to Sharp. Grant on the wing. Guarded by Len. Len with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. A different look now for Portland. Robert Williams comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in for Shaedon Sharp. And then for Sacramento, Doug McDermott comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in for Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Grant. Portland needs to get off a shot. That's a 2 from Simons. Len grabs the board. Len's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Murray finds Ellis. Trying to get open is Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trail by 4. Grant outside. Pass to Simons. And he comes up with the deuce. Simons has got 12 points in the game.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Ellis against Henderson. Ellis dishes to Murray. And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in, and a change for the Kings. Jones is checked in, and the dunk by Grant.
And I like to see Grant taking that head-on approach, driving hard and taking control of the possession.
The Kings have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Shots good by Ellis.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Grant outside. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Alex Len picks one up.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
And the first one drops. Robinson's checked in for the Kings. He's perfect from the line this time. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Robinson, a screen on Simons. Jones, the pass to Robinson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And Portland making a change here. Reith is checked in. And that one misses. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Kamara. Portland again missing. Kings have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Jones sets the pick for Ellis. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Robinson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Murray kicks to Ellis. On the wing, Jones. His three-pointer's off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Three-pointers, Simons. Rebounded by McDermott. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Henderson. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. And Simons, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
You've got to keep track of Simons all over the floor. Give him an inch of space and he'll burn you.
Now Ellis. 6 points for him. Here's Murray. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Simons, the pass to Henderson. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. It's good. This game is all even. Henderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is his 2nd 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Henderson against Ellis. To the inside. Robinson. Headshot off. Nice D from Williams. Simons with the ball. Now defended by McDermott. Simons on the wing. 14 points for him.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Ellis against Henderson. McDermott with the screen for Ellis. Pass to Robinson. On the wing, Murray. From outside, off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. They get it back. Out to Henderson for the lead. And the shot by Reith, no good. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. We've got Ellis. Jay Crowder out there with Robinson. Then it's Doug McDermott. And it's Jones in at the two-go. Now here's Crowder. Down low, Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And that one falls for Robinson. Robinson hits them both. Here's Banton. Outside Williams. Pass to Banton. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Kamare. Shot clock at 6. Now Williams, guarded by Robinson, to take the lead. Williams can't get it to go. The Kings leading. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones. Robinson, a screen on Simons. Here's Jones. Back to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. From 15 feet away. That misses off the backboard.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams, and it goes down 2 points. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Reith. Outside, Simons lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Jones with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Jones against Simons. With some arc. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jones.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Kamare. There's a screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Williams. The kick out to Simon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his third foul of the game. Murray's checked in for Portland. King's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Reed. And he jams it with authority.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Jones after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Crowder.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Simons against Jones. Now, here's Simons. D right on him. Good work defensively by Jones. Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside Crowder. Jones sets the pick for Crowder. To tie it up. Murray with the defensive effort.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Robinson. Murray comes in for Crowder. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for McDermott. And Monk's subbed in for Jones. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Simons. To the paint. Here's Hayton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
This is why you can't let Ayton get established positioning down low, or else you just got to foul him.
The first free throw is good. Ayton hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And here's DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Trailblazers leading by 5. Sharp with it. Ayton inside. Working on Ellis. And that one's good, Ayton.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Kings. Murray outside. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Len high post. 1 for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
The Kings trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
For 3, Murray. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Simons kicks to Henderson. Simons, the pass to Ayton for Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This guy is so tough to cover all over the floor. Ayton can score in so many different areas.
And he makes the first. Javia's checked in for Anthony Simons. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Sacramento. Ayton hits them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
DeRozan passes to Huerter. Back to DeRozan. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. DeRozan's got 10 points here in the second half.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
Now here's Henderson. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Down low. And then Henderson with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
So it's Sacramento. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pass to Murray. Looking to get back on track here. 6 on the shot clock. Avdia against DeRozan. Portland grabs the miss. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. The Kings trail by 9. Monk with the bounce pass. Lenka kicks to Monk. DeRozan scanning the floor. Back to Monk. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Ayton.
With his skill and athleticism, Monk is a very valuable piece in your rotation.
Free throw drops for Monk. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 9-point game. Henderson passes to Sharp. Here's Grant. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the 3-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Monk, the pass to Murray. Murray is screen on Henderson. Monk with the ball. Now defended by Grant. The shot's good from Monk.
And Monk is used to that aggressive type defense, especially when he's that close to the basket. Takes pride in really taking on the teeth of the defense.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Outside, Avdia. Henderson against Monk. From 15 feet away, Lang with the block. Avdia against Monk. He gets that one.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Avdia, the putback. Len grabs the board. The Kings trail by 8. Herder kicks to Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
DeRozan with it. Now Avdia defending. DeRozan against Avdia. 4 on the shot clock. Monk for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Henderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Len with a screen on Henderson. Monk, the pass to DeRozan. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Trailblazers leading by 9. To the inside. Here's Sharp. Good on the shot.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Murray, a screen on Henderson. Monk kicks to Murray. And the 3 off target.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The Kings trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Portland. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Grant. Oh, good on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. And for Sacramento, they're shooting an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter. He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. He hits both from the stripe. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. .130 left in the game. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
The Kings trail by 11. Monk outside. Murray for 3. Some solid defense from Grant.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
There's Henderson. Yep, that one goes in there.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be.
This was an excellent all-around performance for the Trailblazers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeAndre Ayton.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Here's Monk after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Pass to Murray. Right side to DeRozan. The floater tips it up. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And that one falls for Henderson. Both shots good from the stripe. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ellis finds Jones. Outside Robinson. Now here's Crowder. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And this is their first win of the group stage after losing their first 2 games.
And as it stands, it's going to be difficult for them to make it into the next round of the NBA Cup, but at least this still counts for a regular season win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.